was a group of people. If everyone didn't watch Avatar, don't know anything about it, like didn't see the movie, they don't even know about life. There are like 4 nations: air, earth, water, fire, right? Okay, what happens is, like, you know, every, let's say, 100 or maybe 200 years, there's like a new avatar, and the avatar is created is the master of all elements, and they're created to like establish some type of peace in the world, right? Woo! So it's like, that's a lot of magic, pun, magic. So peace in the world, right? So the Fire Nation, right? What happened was 100 years passed, and then they were trying to like wild out. They were like trying to conquer everybody, and they just needed, because they had all this fire inside them, and they didn't really know what to do with it. So then they felt like they just had to impose on other people, and they just needed to like conquer everything and like terrorize people. And then all other nations were like, oh my God, but they had fire though, so they didn't know what to do. That's sort of like some movie. Like if you guys never seen it, that's like exactly how it goes. So then the Avatar came, and they found him in some ice, and they were like, oh my God, you know all the elements? And he was like, no, I don't really know anything yet. What are you talking about? Huh? I'm a lawyer. So, yeah, he was like 11, and he had like a tattoo on his head. He was kind of confused. So, basically, alright, back to love being like firebending. Alright, so firebending, as it progressed in the seasons and the chapters, when the Avatar actually had to learn firebending, it was a problem for him, and he couldn't, because he attached it to so much fear and so much pain and so much destruction, he didn't know how to use that for good. And I feel like that's what happens with love sometimes. Like people think of love as this like hurtful, evil thing that like sometimes you don't even have with your family, and you can't really find it in other people. So it's like, what do I do with love when love only hurts me? So then people look at love, people look at the Fire Nation, people look at people who like procure love, and they're like, they either think of them as fools or tyrants. And I feel like that's what happens with love. And love just literally being a fire, something that you have to feed, and you have to make sure it doesn't burn you, and you have to like take care of, because like a fire is like a baby. You know, you have to like keep it warm, so to speak, because wind comes and it's stir it up. You know, why do you guys give me a mic though? It's something that you have to take care of, and it's a process. And I don't know, this is one of the things that like struck me as I'm writing this book. Aside from this book just being, I don't know, something that's really like helped me on a personal level, like just reclaim the love back into my life, and like appreciate people in my life for what they were, like my friends and my family, and just like part of that comes with age. And then this was kind of like a self-reflective thing. It's a mirror, except it's paper, so paper can't really be a mirror, but you know what I mean. Anyway, enough about my thoughts in my brain, I guess. I guess I'll read another poem.
That's your thoughts. That's your thoughts.
Which is thoughts in the brain. All right. I think I've read something from the first 2 chapters, not on purpose, but on purpose. I'll read one more thing from this. I will. Don't you? Está bien, chica. Okay. This is another one of the poems from the last poem that I read. It's called First Love, and it's in the 2nd chapter. It's called Heartstring Symphony, like sin, like how you sin. And then and the first one is called Evil Spells, like evil being love backwards. Yeah. Okay, so this poem is called. Shout out to the Lord Joe. Okay, this poem is called. Right? I read. I promise. I read. This poem is called How to Sleep with a Broken Heart. Inspired by Alicia Keys, Trying to Sleep with a Broken Heart. Challenge accepted. Step 1. Put all the clocks on their faces. You won't want anyone watching you this time is shy. He won't change if he knows you're there counting. Step 2. Forget all numbers, birthdays, countdowns, holidays. Forget that you were just a number. Forget the other numbers like number 1, us 2, 10, shawty, and the airy voice on the other end of the answering machine. Forget their number. Leave the counting your carjacks and leave those sheep alone. Remember, they don't add up to much anyway. Step 3. If you you've successfully forgotten the numbers, and this is actually step C. If that's not, you should go back to step 2. Turn to the science channel, watch a special on oysters. If you've fallen asleep, you're welcome, you lazy bastard. Tomorrow night, be sure to pick up where you left off. After learning oysters become more valuable after damage, gotta be an oyster. Walk to the nearest mirror and repeat, I'm an oyster, until you feel slimy on the inside and you've learned to turn your pain into pearls. Stutter step, cry if you need to. The clocks aren't watching you throw salt at the ground. If you've made it this far, you can afford to be a little salty and pumice your tile. When you think your wells run dry, move on. If you can smell the ocean, you're drowning. See step C, or 3 if you're cheating for the irony, unlike your ex. Step closer to the edge. Step closer to the edge. Hold the mirror to your chest. Carefully remove the slugs from your chamber, and there's still room for royalty. Slippery steps safely into the tub. Cleanse yourself of the slime, the salt, the grime, and the lies. Feel those parts of you slip down the drain and apologize to the pipes. Congratulations, you're an oyster now, champ. You're immune to heartbreak. Remember to gather your pearls, hide them inside your pillowcase. You don't have to share everything beautiful. In the morning, you'll be proud to see your babies have procured sand for their new home. Each evening, remember to stuff some in your pocket, as the Sandman will be sure to come back for this time.